It's time for the Fast Break Basketball Show with your hosts, Wes Cusworth and Beth Davies.
Well, welcome to the first edition of the Fast Break Basketball Show. I'm Wes Cusworth, joined by Beth Davies, who, of course, is the scribe for the Geelong Advertiser, does an absolutely fantastic job covering basketball in the Geelong region. Welcome to you.
Thank you, Wes. It's great to be here. Really exciting to join you on the show, and we're really looking forward to a great rest of the season for the Supercats.
Indeed. Wasn't a perfect weekend last weekend against Mount Gambier. Of course, Mount Gambier having a women's team for the first time this season. Obviously, the women got the better of Mount Gambier in that game, but the men obviously couldn't match it. Yeah,
look, it was really two really close games and really great battles to watch on Friday night at the Geelong Arena. Unfortunately, the men couldn't get over the line after a slow start against Mount Gambier, but it was great to see our women get another win after the return of Sarah Blitzarves. They're doing really well so far.
They are indeed. Sarah had an outstanding game. I actually spoke with Matt Payton after the game about that and also just the way in which the game unveiled.
Well, here we are, an evening against the Pioneers and victory against the Pioneers women. But given your history, you must be absolutely delighted to see the progress that the Pioneers women have made in NBL 1.
It's fantastic, and that community really gets behind its sporting teams, and so for Mount Gambier to have a women's team, it's just it's a really nice development of that program, and Richard's done such a good job with the men's program there over the years, and Matt is an apple that won't fall far from that tree. So it's really exciting things are going to happen for them with a really young group. So it's great.
Having said that, they came here to your home court, and there was no way that you were going to let them get the better of you. The fast start was obviously instrumental.
Yeah, we've been generally been okay in starting games, and it's our consistency we need to work on. And to Mount Gambier's credit, we knew that they were not going to take a backward step for the entire game. So whether it was 5, 10, 15, or 30 points difference, they don't back off. And momentum's a funny thing at times, and they got on a bit of a roll there. And I think our girls were very glad when that final buzzer went.
Now, Sarah Blitzarves has spoken in public recently about some of the disappointments that she's experienced in recent times. She is using that as an obvious incentive, motivation to perform. She was outstanding again tonight, 23 and 19.
Yeah, I think we're very happy to have Sarah back in the fold, and she's such a great cultural boost for us as well. She loves the Supercats and just loves her basketball. So it has been sort of said that she's using some of those recent disappointments personally to motivate her. But she's such a professional. She wouldn't step out on the basketball court without having worked her hardest off the floor as well. And and it's contagious through the group. So her inclusion has a ripple effect on the rest of the group. And in saying that, it's statistically you see her tonight. It's nice to be able to pencil in that sort of effort, and she's still adjusting to the way NBL 1 games are called, but she'll go from strength to strength, and as will the other players around her.
Now, a player that I really enjoyed watching as a Big V champion player last year was Sarah Ellsworthy. She's had some WNBL experience as well. She's a fabulous player to add to your lineup.
Yeah, I think opposition point guards break into a bit of a cold sweat when they realise they're matching up against Sarah, because again she's extremely fit. Always takes great pride in the way she plays, and it's in her DNA to be full speed all the time. And as she's been able to introduce 2 speeds into a game, she's become even more of a weapon. So, yeah, Sarah in our point guard spot means that the ball's going to be really well looked after.
Now, moving forward, how can you use this springboarding success moving into future weeks?
Well, we know is no rest for the remaining of the season. There's a number of double headers. Teams can't afford to take a week off because the ladder can swing in the matter of 1 or 2 games. So where we are on the ladder is hotly contested. We know we're going to have to at least just look after our own backyard. But in saying that, teams are continuing to get stronger as with the less COVID interruptions that we have. There's some more momentum. So, but this we take the win, build on that. Winning form is good form, and so we'll look to improve on that as this week goes on. And hopefully get another player or two back over the next couple of weeks to really deepen our roster.
Thanks so much for being so generous with your time.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Well, it's great to get that insight from Matt on the game on Friday night, and I know you also caught up with Sarah Ellsworthy after the game, so let's take a look and see what she had to say.
Sarah, thanks so much for joining me. Obviously, the fast start played a really significant role in getting the W tonight.
Yeah, of course. We've done a really good job at our home ground getting off to those good starts, so always good in every game.
Domination of the glass by the whole team clearly played a really significant part in that.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've done a good job of sharing the load through the rebounds. Obviously, our bigger girls, Sarah, was awesome on the board tonight, but good for everyone to pick up a couple.
The sisters-in-law were fantastic, 23 points apiece. Sarah Blitzav's had a particularly good night, obviously with 19 rebounds to go with her points.
Yeah, those two, they're outstanding. They're great teammates as well. We're just lucky to have them.
Here you are, obviously a little deeper into the season than when you last actually fronted the camera. How are you enjoying the Supercats after your championship winning season last year in the Big V with Wyndham?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. We've had a fair bit of adversity with injuries and all that, so it'd be great in the next couple of weeks to put all our pieces together and we can really give this comp a good push.
Mindful too that the Pioneers are having their first experience of a women's team. It's just great to see the spread of the NBL one, isn't it?
It is. It's great. There's so much depth across the competition, and really on any day anyone could beat anyone. So it's important to play hard every week and get those wins, and it's great the Pioneers have a women's side.
Now, the Pioneers had the better of you in the fourth term, but was that more reflective of the fact that obviously maybe some of the more seasoned players like yourself obviously stepped out for a few minutes?
We probably need to step up. They hit some big shots, so credit to them. We've got some things we need to work on so that doesn't happen again.
Thanks so much for joining us.
No worries, thank you.
Well, that was the way it all unfolded for the women. It was not the same result for the men. Sadly, they struggled against the Mount Gambier Pioneers. Tom Daly got the better of them, and I caught up with the coach after the game, Justin Schuler.
Well, clearly not the result that you're after. They're a formidable opponent, Mount Gambier, and that's what we found tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I thought they jumped us right off the bat there, and really frustrating for us that we just weren't where we wanted to be. In that first 5 minutes, they get out by 12, and we're chasing our tails the rest of the way. And we take care of the next 3 quarters, but it was just too much to catch up. And I felt our rhythm was a little bit out. And trying to integrate Shay and finding some different things that over time is going to be really good for us. But tonight we were a little disjointed there at the start, and by the time we found our rhythm, Tom Daly had really got going, and we just never found an answer for him. And full credit to Mount Gambier and him. Outstanding performance by him as an individual.
I was going to say Tom Daly, 40 points in I think about 27 minutes of basketball was quite impressive, and shooting at around the 70% clip was fantastic. Very hard to shut down those sort of blokes.
Yeah, like we felt like we were wearing him, and put him into some pretty heavy contested mid-range shots, which we were not comfortable with, but we were okay with. If that, we're making him really earn his points, we were happy. But him getting to the foul line 13 times, that's the part we're not happy with. And we said we'd give him the 3 ball, he hits 2 of them, so we kind of got to live with that. But I've known Tommy a long time, coached him way back, and he just consistently does it. And for us, we just didn't find the matchup that was able to stranglehold him early enough or at all.
Were a couple of your own shooters a little gun shy at times?
Yeah, I felt, I know we'll go back and look at the tape and feel pretty good about the looks we got. It just wasn't, we shoot 31% from the 3. That's not who we are, we still make enough, but the looks that we got, we probably will be disappointed. That, and we left some points at the rim inside as well, and the free throw line's another one. Like, there's so much in this game that just, as a coach is quite frustrating, but we don't want to be just result driven. We're going to be process driven, go back, look at the why, and make sure that we just keep getting improvement, and more practice time with our full squad finally together will be a positive thing for us.
You referenced Shay's inclusion. Obviously he brought a great deal to the team, and obviously in time we will see his game as a Supercat evolve. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I thought he gave us some great energy. I felt like we know what he does so well, and we were trying to find our rhythm with him, where I think, as time goes on, that's going to mesh really nicely together, and we'll figure out where our pick-ons are a bit earlier and those sorts of things. But great energy by him. He's a star player and is going to be great for us for a long time.
You've got some formidable NBL 1 opponents coming up. Bendigo, Dandenong, Ballarat in coming games. Clearly there's some challenges ahead, aren't there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the league's outstanding this year, and what we want to try and break is that win one, lose one pattern that we've got right now. And for us, that's going to come down to our consistency of practice. It's going to be good. We get a full practice week now heading into this doubleheader round, and we've just got to keep getting better, and that's been our mentality from start to end, and we'll continue to do so.
Thanks so much for your time.
No worries, thank you.
Well, despite the loss on Friday night, it was great to see Shea Illy making his debut for the Supercats on Friday night. Coming off the back of a Melbourne United championship, not a great result for the team, but really good to see him out there on the court. And I'm sure that, over the next few weeks, as the team has more time to gel together, they'll be able to find their groove a little bit more and see how they can work a little bit well together.
I think one of the things that was most impressive about his performance was had quite a presence, really commanding sort of approach to the game, and I think he brought a lot to the Supercats despite the fact that the result didn't go our way. And I did have that opportunity to speak to him after the game.
Shea Illy, thanks so much for joining us. Disappointing result, but I suppose you came in tonight knowing full well that the Mount Gambier Pioneers were going to be a mighty tough team to toss.
Oh yeah, for sure. They talk about them as being the pinnacle in the league, and that's who all the teams want to build themselves to try to be like them in that matter. And we talked about that at the start of the game, and they came out and showed us how their system works, and it was great. They played great tonight, and we need to come back on Monday and refocus and figure out what went wrong.
21 points for you tonight in your debut game for the Supercats, but it takes a little bit of time to blend in. I mean, that was fabulous anyway, but obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the Supercats way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Justin Schuler is assistant coach for the Melbourne United team, and it's a similar system. So it's just kind of getting that relationship with each and every player, and just kind of connecting on the floor. I had one training with the boys, and it wasn't enough. As you've seen tonight, we'll move forward and look further ahead.
Given the extraordinary success of Melbourne United and something to celebrate, tell us about what it's like to come back to NBL 1. There's probably not a great drop-off in standard. It's very, very good quality basketball, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think his name's Tom Daly, but he's shown that he can play. And I came out here and I didn't know. I knew of his name, but I've never seen him play. And him coming out here tonight, showed me how high of a level this league is.
And of course, Mount Gambier famous for their, I suppose, consistency across the board. They bring players in, bring players drop out, but they don't seem to drop off in standard, do they? No. Justin Schuler was talking about them again, like I said before. Talking about how they're the Wildcats of this NBL 1, and it's great to see them tonight. What do you hope to bring to the Supercats, given your Melbourne United experiences and the way in which that can benefit the Supercats outfit?
Just kind of bringing my experience, from the league, from the NBL, what I've learned throughout my years playing NBL, just kind of bringing the boys together, and, coming out here and just having fun.
The NBL excitement and pizzazz is absolutely electric. It's fantastic, and United obviously play to that. But you come down here to the Supercats, and as you can see, there's a fantastic atmosphere. So how did you embrace your first experience at the arena?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was loud in here. The noise was just bouncing off the walls, and it was awesome to be here for my first time.
And just before I let you go, who did you like in terms of performances from the Supercats in this game, and the people that you felt really contributed, and we can look forward to more exciting things from in the future?
I think all the boys contributed in their own way. We just need to come back on the next training day. I think it's Monday, and focus on our defense. And that's where it lost us the game. And we just need to come out here and focus on us, and be better on the defensive end.
Thanks so much for your time.
Cheers. Thank you.
And of course, Beth, the night started with a very, very special part of the evening.
Yeah, it was great to see the Geelong Supercats partner with Watherong Aboriginal Cooperative for the NBL 1 Indigenous round last weekend. And we had a smoking ceremony and a welcome to country from Jordan Edwards and Lachlan Edwards. Both actually played basketball in Geelong and have come through the ranks of Corio Bay and Geelong Supercats. So it was really special to see that traditional Watherong owners being involved in the night and that really special smoking ceremony and welcome to country as part of Indigenous round.
Well, I think the crowd were really receptive and really embraced what was going on too.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And then of course at halftime of the men's game we also had the Watherong Aboriginal Cooperative dancers who performed some traditional dances as well. So a really great night acknowledging Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture.
Well, Beth, we've got some further exciting news. A new addition to the team.
Yes, welcome our junior reporter Sammy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here with us. And tell me, Sammy, what do you reckon is the most fun you can have on school holidays?
Going to one of the super camps.
We had super camps over the school holidays at AWA Stadium. We had more than 200 kids attending.
We had our fast break cameras with Isaac and Sarah to capture all the action and to talk to kids.
Let's have a look.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Blitzars here and we are at the Geelong United holiday camps. We have about 130 kids today. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of games being played, a lot of skills being taught. I'm here for the whole week this week and next week too. And let's go around and interview some kids.
Hi, I'm Max and I'm Teddy.
And what have you guys learnt today?
We've been learning some defending and stuff like that. Shooting, dribbling and defending.
And who is your favourite coach at this holiday camp?
Mullet Man.
Mullet Man.
Isaac.
And you mean Sarah as well, correct?
Yeah.
Can you say, go Geelong?
Go Geelong!
Just a couple questions with our camper here, Rory. What's your favorite part of camp so far?
Coach's daily dose of entertainment.
Coach's daily dose of entertainment. What did we do today?
It was 4-on-4 games, coaches versus campers. It was so much fun to watch.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Okay, who would win in a game of one-on-one? You or Mullet Man?
Me, of course, just to put it out there. Yeah.
What about, give me favorite, besides coaches entertainment, what's your favorite activity that you've participated in?
I liked the 5-on-5 games at the end of the day, or dodgeball.
5-on-5 games, dodgeball is pretty good too. Awesome.
And we are with
Georgia.
Now, Georgia, what has been your favourite drill that you've learnt today?
Probably defending, because I'm really good at it.
Oh, she's really good at it. Are you going to challenge one of the coaches in one-on-one then?
Yes.
All right, let's see some ball handling from you right now. Come on. Oh, okay. Go on.
We're here with Super Camps camper George. So George, what has been your favorite part of camp so far this week?
I like doing the dodgeball at the end, and I also like the basketball activities throughout the day.
The basketball activities? What's with the basketball activities, what's one thing you've learned so far? What do you think?
Shooting better. I'm a really bad shooter.
Shooting better, exactly right. That's one thing that I think it's been really good, and you've been doing great so far. Give me just one more question. Who's been your favorite camp coach and why?
Mullet Man, because he's really good at the dunk contest.
Oh, Mullet Man in the dunk contest. Mullet Man's a camp favorite so far, I think. So, thanks, George. Anything else you want to say to the camera? Nope, that's it. Awesome. Thank you, bud.
And we're here with the best group of the day, the Little E's. Go the Little E's!
Go the Little E's!
I need more than that. Come on.
Go the Little E's!
And what's been your favourite part of the day today?
Probably getting a shot at getting like a prize.
Oh, yes, Lily won a prize. Alfie, her brother, you're the fastest camper of the day. Do you think you're the fastest here today?
Yes.
Can you go show us how fast you can run? Oh, you got to watch this. He is so quick. Go, Alfie! Woo! Oh, he is quick.
Here with Super Camps camper Isla. We're going to ask her a couple questions. So, first question, What's been your favorite activity at camp so far? What do you think?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Everybody loves the dodgeball. Give me a basketball-related activity. What do you think?
Knockout.
Knockout. Great game. Okay, what about, give me your favorite camp coach and why?
Steph, because she always makes she makes everything fun.
Okay. Awesome. And okay, give me one thing you've learned so far here at camp today, the camp this week.
Respect the stadium.
Okay, awesome. Respect the stadium because we're really lucky to be able to use it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Isla. Really good.
Well, Sammy, that looked fantastic, and I know Beth and I are really happy to have you as part of the team. It's a really big doubleheader weekend coming up for the Supercats this weekend, Beth.
Yeah, we are right back here at the arena on Saturday night, Saturday the 17th of July. Men and women taking on our rivals, the Bendigo Braves. So we hope you can get down here to the Geelong Arena and cheer on the home team. And then we're away in Dandenong on Sunday, both teams taking on the Dandenong Rangers at 12 and 2 p.m. So it is a really big weekend of basketball for the Supercats.
It is indeed. Hope you've enjoyed the maiden episode of the Fast Break Basketball Show with Wes, Beth and Sammy, and we look forward to you joining us again next week.